Yes, I love steak, y'all. I've got us 2 beautiful New York strips here, Bobby. Now, this is a recipe that comes from a magazine. It's a quick and easy steak. We're gonna make a nice tarragon butter, but first, we're gonna make a marinade for our steak.
All right.
So, if you would measure out about a half a cup of olive oil and then squeeze us the juice of probably about 2 lemons, because we're gonna need about a quarter of a cup.
Okay.
I'm gonna be chopping up 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. When you get that up to 3/4 of a cup, if you just eyeball a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire.
I'm there. That was exactly 1 lemon.
And then toss the garlic over in there.
Okay.
That lemon had a lot of juice in it, didn't it?
It did. Well, I say we're actually a little short.
All right, I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna start the ingredients for our butter. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic. All right, Bobby, now I see you salt and pepper in those steaks, and I know you've already added your Worcestershire sauce to the marinade, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okie doke, good son, good son.
Right into the freezer bag?
Yes, right into the freezer bag.
Okay.
All right, now I am chopping up a couple of tablespoons of green onion tops, and that's gonna go into our butter.
Sweet. There's your marinade, Mom.
Okie doke. Don't forget the garlic, son.
Okay, it's coming.
Great. So if you would throw those steaks in the fridge, we're gonna let that marinate for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna use...
You got some that are already ready?
I've got some steaks in the drawer here that have been marinating.
Okay.
And I've got my pan heating up. I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit more because now I still eat my steaks medium rare.
I don't like
center.
the red juice on my plate that much. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. So, to me, that's a terrible way to eat a steak, but, you know, if that's the way you want it, that's the way I'll cook it. Now, I'm gonna put just a little olive oil in the pan, and I'm gonna have you watch these.
Okay.
And we'll probably cook them 4 or 5 minutes on each side. All right. Now, I told you that we're making tarragon butter. So I'm gonna do a couple of tablespoons of fresh tarragon here on the cutting board. I'm gonna chop it up, and I'm just pulling away the leaves. Ooh, love tarragon. Smell it. Smells like licorice, doesn't it?
Nice. Well, yeah, I guess it does.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, a little fresh parsley. And you can also do this in your food processor.
So you're gonna have like a whipped butter. This is not.
I'm gonna have a whipped butter. And like I said, you know, you'll wanna, when you do this, you'll wanna make up a bunch. So you can put it in the freezer.
A bunch of butter?
Yes, a bunch of butter. All right, when I get through with it, it'll measure out 1 tablespoon of fresh tarragon, a tablespoon of fresh parsley, a couple of tablespoons of green onion. You know, our butter is gonna be really, really pretty, and you're gonna see the fresh herbs and the green in it when we get done with it. And then I've got my 3 garlic cloves, because garlic is always so good with steak. So, I'm just gonna dump this in to our butter. I've got 1 pound of butter. Bobby, those steaks are fine, son. You can leave those alone. I'm gonna wash my hands, so why don't you be mixing up?
All right. So you don't use a hand mixer? You got your butter soft and you just use a spoon?
No, it's soft enough, but like I said, you could use a food processor, but it's so easy to just, you know, do it by hand. Take that spoon, don't be scared, son. All right, so Bobby, while you're doing that, I'm gonna scoop out about a cup, and I'm just gonna eyeball this, about a cup of sour cream. Go ahead, keep mashing, son. Keep mashing, don't quit till Mama says. All right.
Butter and sour cream together.
Yes.
Goodness.
Are we in heaven or what?
That's a pretty good mix.
All right, so I'm gonna zest 1 lemon. This lemon is really gonna bring out a nice flavor in the steak.
Smells great.
And then 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice. Boy, Heidi, that gets the juice all out.
Man, that's
All
a
right.
too.
So a little
is looking like
Dijon mustard. Looks good. Little bit of fresh black pepper. So we've got us a wonderful tarragon butter to go on these New York strips before our steak cools off.
So is that gonna melt down nicely on top of that steak? And
I hear you swallowing.
I am swallowing. I am swallowing.
All right.
I don't eat like this at my house, so it's a treat.
Push
whenever I
those
come in.
potatoes to the side, son.
Don't you want some potatoes with your steak?
Yes, I do, but I'll eat those my second course.
Okay. All right.
Aren't you ready?
I am ready. You ready?
I was ready about
I know.
2 days ago.
I've been smelling the steak for too long. Ooh, that looks perfect. Yep.
That's how I like mine.
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
It is. God.
Look at that. Do you know what? Look at that. Oh, got a chunk of butter, too bad.
Your butter's great. The steak's good without it, though. Are you,
I so love it.